welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your daily reading for the weekend of the 14th and the 15th of July. How are you all doing? I've had quite a lot of comments in the comments section about people feeling a bit overwhelmed and a bit drained. Yes, I would say so. We are on a bit of a eclipse roller coaster now and hurtling into Mercury retrograde. So yes, be kind to yourselves, take extra rest. I want to say drink plenty of water, but I'm so bad at that. But you're probably good at that, and we all know it's a good thing to do. So drink plenty of water, sleep when you need to sleep, because you know, it's normal to feel a dip in energies, I think. It's normal to feel a dip in energies. Wow. And it's also very much a time of ebb and flow. This is what I'm feeling, is that energy is, or different types of energies are coming up, and then they seem to be sort of partially resolved, and then they're coming back again, and then they're partially resolved, a bit like a wave like this, which quite honestly is quite exhausting, but it's what needs to be done. Let's have one more of those. Okay, very interesting. And again, the middle of the reading, we've got Judgment. This has come in and out, hasn't it? Judgment. Major Arcana card. It's kind of a cosmic call, you know, you've got your cosmic cloud, you've got your trumpets. It is a call to judgment, but it's much bigger than decisions. It's much bigger than single judgment. It's more of a reordering of events. It's more of a bigger pattern of judgment taking place over the next few weeks, months. I'd say leading up to kind of September, when we switch into Virgo, is my thoughts on it. Again, that Three of Swords. This has been bobbing in and out. It usually comes up with the Judgment card. Something is a third sword in a scenario. Something is triangulated. It could be in a relationship. For some people, it is an issue to do with cheating or to do with a third party in a relationship, whether that is someone interfering or somebody in the background, a friend, a relative, whatever it is. For some people, that is in the mix. I have two queens in the reading, that's why I'm saying that. For me, that is an indication with the Three of Swords that sometimes that can indicate worries about that, or needing answers to that. Now, of course, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius on the 27th. Things will come to light. And during times of eclipses, I tend to get the sun in reverse as well. This has come up a lot recently. You may feel like diving under the covers and not showing your face. I certainly do. Not showing your face for the next kind of 2 weeks, just thinking, okay, that's it. I'm here. Where's Netflix? Do you know what I mean? Ben & Jerry's is here. Netflix is there. Duvet's here. Not going to be much of a chance for that. We've got the Hermit in the reverse. No crawling under a rock. But at the same time, while we're living our life over these interesting times, we need to just learn to measure ourselves out. You know, to breathe properly as much as we can remember, and don't reach for the stars. I know there's all this stuff about belly breaths and diaphragm breathing and blah, blah, blah. Whatever you can do, if you're consciously remembering to do a nice deep breath, as many times as you can remember to think of it. If you're drinking some water, great. If you're not eating too much Ben & Jerry's, brilliant. That is progress. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There will come times over the next, certainly over the next couple of weeks, where you are going to say to yourself, polite version would be, is this actually worth it? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. With all these energies kind of flowing around a bit like a carousel or a washing machine, You're not even going to know the answer to that question until a few weeks hence, as they say in Thomas Hardy novels. A few weeks hence. That's a good word, actually, to get into the vocabulary. You know, how's this going to work out, we ask ourselves. Where are we going with all this? What on earth is going on? And then we say to ourselves, I will know the answer in a few weeks hence. Now I will eat some ice cream, or now I will go for a walk. This is a big process, almost a biblical process. It's a spiritual process. It involves divine timing, big aeroplane. It involves divine timing. It involves during eclipse season things you can't predict. In a lot of my personal readings, there's been the things that come up, and then there's been the things you can't predict. And you just strap yourself in for those particular events. It is eclipse season. Of course, good comes out of it too. Clearance comes out of it. If there is a willingness to surrender to change, good comes out of it. It's just some days it's easier to do that than others. Because do you know what? Some days the energy is just absolutely crazy bonkers. And there's that card again. A change in the wind. Where's the face on this one then? Ooh. Oh, I think it's underneath the temple. So much change in the wind, and look at this little sort of new moon at the top. Newish moon at the top. For me, this card at the moment, there is so much change in the wind. It feels like it could blow the stripes off that zebra. And again, there, it feels the same. It's like a cosmic wind, okay? Cosmic wind. That sounds a little bit weird, doesn't it? There's cosmic wind. Cosmic wind. I want one of these. These are Chuck Spezzano's conspiracy cards. Oh, what an interesting card. This is true. We get the conspiracy card of littleness. There may be times during this eclipse season when you do feel little, when you feel blown about, when you feel insignificant, and when you feel vulnerable. Vulnerable. I don't even like to say the word vulnerable. But yeah. And we also get the conspiracy card of taking. And that's the same as the littleness. You feel like people want to take your place, people want to usurp you, people can push you around. Even the energies of the universe are pushing you around. You're feeling blown from pillar to post. We are vulnerable. Actually, we're vulnerable to this at all times. It just happens to be a pretty balmy cosmic period that we're in. It's a bit like, you know, when they say about the birch tree and how it can bend and how it can be flexible. Whereas the oak tree stands strong and then it gets kind of struck and it goes over and it snaps. There's nothing wrong with being little, you know. We are, as human beings and individuals, at once completely insignificant and completely and utterly significant, both at the same time. Some days that feels better than others, okay? Some days as well, you just get the feeling, particularly again in these energies, that you just want to disappear. You know, you just want to take a kind of disappearance vacation where you just kind of go invisible for a day and kind of, I don't know, just sort of opt out for a day and then come back again. It's those kind of energies. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's sometimes the world can be a bit of a tricky place to negotiate. But we have to be out there. We're going to be out there. Other people are going to be out there. But celebrate your vulnerability. Feel like the flexible tree. But at the same time, be out. I was going to say expose yourself to the elements. Be out in the elements. A change in the wind, okay? A change in the wind. It's quite exciting in a way. She's like, yeah, gemstone. Does it feel exciting to you? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But there is an underlying feeling of kind of electricity, things happening, and excitement and latency. Like there's something, you know, a bit like Djokovic when he wins the tennis. There's a latent power bubbling up. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know how it's panning out for you this eclipse season. Okay, I really want to know. Leave me a comment, and also do subscribe and share the video. Do check out my pick a card video. That's very popular. How do they feel about you? And also the July readings are still up. That's for each individual sign. If you want to book a reading, you can do so in the description box below. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.